And welcome to ESPN Plus. It is Big South men's basketball here from the Hampton Convocation Center. And it's the renewal of an old rivalry that goes back several decades. The Aggies of North Carolina A&T State University in the road black, blue numbers, and gold trim are in coastal Virginia. The newest members of the Big South Conference as they're facing the Pirates of Hampton in the home white blue trim, and we are up and ready to go, and the ball will go out of bounds. Possession will, one official pointed one way, one another, and it looks like it will be Pirates ball to start things out. Matt White here, joined by Joseph Walters, and we are set and ready to go here. Let's start with our Eagle starting lineups. Marquise Godwin, Russell Dean, not right there. That is Marquise Godwin, Dejor Dickens, Joaquin Pinky Wiley, and Najee Garvin for the Pirates. And your starting five there for A&T as Wiley drives, shot up, no good. Rebound comes to Dickens. Offensive second chance opportunity. He's short and he's fouled. Starters for the Aggies: Dimitri Horton, Tyler May, Justin Watley, Cameron Langley, and Webster Fillmore.
Yeah, Matt, looking into starting this game, I see the Pirates are already at the line. We saw in their last game 0 of 2 from the free throw stripe, so they'll be looking to get back to the free throw line and capitalize on some opportunities afforded to them. Right now, just shooting 70% as a team from the charity stripe, but we've always seen the Pirates get out to a great start in the first half. Second half kind of slouchy, but they're going to be looking for a little more consistent play against a familiar foe in the Aggies, and the Aggies are just going to be looking to, go 2-0 on the season against the Pirates as they won the very first matchup. So consistency in play for the Aggies, limiting turnovers and taking advantage of every opportunity afforded to them.
And those are our Ingles keys to the games, along with our Sun Belt starting lineups. And the Aggies take the early 2-1 lead. Marquise Godwin left open, long rebound recovered by the Pirates, and they'll get a second chance opportunity. You mentioned the last game, Pirates only shot 2 free throws the entire game, missed both by Dejor Dickens. He's already one better this game as he split the 2 on his prior trip, and he gets the lay-in there. He has all 3 of Hampton's points so far.
And the 7-1 center shouldn't have any problems with getting to the paint. He is the tallest player on the floor at the moment. So, Pirates going to be looking to get him involved early and often.
Back and forth early here. Aggies go back up by 1. 4-3 our score. Man-to-man look from the Aggies. Godwin left open. 3. Makes the second one.
Very familiar sight from Marquise Godwin. He is the streaky three-point assassin for the Pirates, so he's going to be looking to continue the streak on the next possession that they have. Meanwhile, the Aggies going to be looking to get Marcus Watson and Dimitri Horton going. Dimitri especially, he is their three-point specialist, shooting 35% from the season, unable to capitalize on that possession there.
Pirates in transition. Garvin to Wiley, back up Dean. Long 3, way off the mark. Not a good shot there from Dean. Transition opportunity now for the Aggies.
That's not what I like to see by the Pirates. They too fast into the shot clock, not taking advantage of any time to set a play up.
Substitution for the Aggies. Coming in, there's a big fella, Colin Smith. He will replace Fillmore. 17-29. Pirates with the early 2-point advantage. It'll come in to Smith. Back up top to May. Pirates showing man-to-man defense. 13 seconds now on the shot clock. Dribble drive to the cup. Floater up over the outstretched arms of Dickens. Shot no good. Winky going to slow down the fast break opportunity. Didn't have the numbers.
I like that kick out by Pinky to Garvin. and getting the ball into the playmaker, Deuce Dean, who's going to run the offense here.
Godwin going to pull it again. The bank is open. Late night deposit there from Marquise Godwin. I like that right there.
Absolutely.
9-4.
Marquise Godwin can get it going in a hurry. As I stated earlier, he is the streaky three-point shooter, so we will keep an eye on that as the game progresses. Meanwhile, he is going to pick up his first foul of the evening. That'll be the team's first foul, trying to be aggressive on the defensive end. Aggies are going to retain possession. And here we go.
Dribble drive from Langley. They'll set up the offense. Spinning in the lane. Fadeaway jumper off the mark. Back iron, no good. Offensive board came back to the Aggies. And it will be the third time is the charm. Alley-oop, stolen, well read, and Dickens unable to come down. He landed on top of a defender who was able to read the pass. It's going to be the first on Desjour, team second. Aggies with the possession, looking to cut into this three-point deficit. Good rotation down low. Fall away jumper up, no good. Ball is loose, comes back to Smith. Three is up and good for Watley, the Chesapeake, Virginia native. Comes back to the 7-5-7, ties the game with a three.
Watley trying to get into the three-point contest here. Desjour Dickens with that miss. Here come the Pirates the other way. Aggies looking to dribble drive and kick back out. Watley again for another three, and he is heating up for the Aggies right now to put them up 3, 12-9. Back-to-back threes from Watley. Those are big buckets. Marquise Godwin in the corner, his favorite spot, knocks it down.
And the 3 points, I thought the 3-point shootout was this weekend for All-Star festivities.
Oh, no, they don't care about this weekend. They are going head-to-head here right now at the Convocation Center.
Horton.
We see a quick bucket by Horton for the Aggies. Marquise Godwin again from the corner, no good.
Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Pirates. That'll take us to the media timeout. You're watching ESPN Plus. We'll be back.
Winners are made. There's not a secret to what actually happens.
We are back here on ESPN Plus. Matt White, Joseph Walters. It's Big South men's basketball, and this game has lived up to the historic hype. The renewal of the rivalry between the Aggies and the Pirates here in Hampton. And here's our English keys to the game here, Joe.
Yeah, Percy Garvin. Najee Garvin is leading the Pirates right now in scoring and in rebounds, so he's going to need to assert himself early into this game. On the side of the Aggies, Marcus Watson leads that team right now, 12.3 points per game. Cameron Langley leading the Big South overall for the not just the Aggies, but also in the Big South as well, with 4.7 assists per game. So he likes to dish the ball. They're going to be looking to get the rock into the hands of their teammates. We'll see what happens as we move down the stretch of this first half.
See the high to low post game, comes back to Smith. The bank is open. Could have been a 3-second call there, as there was a lot of Aggies down there in that painted area. Right now you see the full court press from A&T. Wiley will cross the timeline with 20 seconds, so good tempo press. Pirates are going to be rushed here, try and get a good shot with the shot clock already now down to 10. Dean going to have to create here. Good defense from A&T. Godwin comes open on the screen. Marquise Godwin with his fourth, made three-point shot brings the Pirates within one.
A few games ago, we saw Godwin get into the three-point shooting contest and knock down big shots as Watley knocks down another big three for the Aggies. So both right now, Godwin and Watley just going at it back and forth.
Garvin lost control of it, goes to the floor. Fast break opportunity. They go back to him again. Three is good.
Wow.
Watley with his fourth made three.
And right now, Watley's putting on a three-point clinic, pushing the lead to 7 for the Aggies.
Dean, pass, nearly stolen. Langley looking for the offensive foul. He thought he got pushed off. Can't argue with him that there wasn't some contact there, but they got to play through it.
A little bit of contact. That's what I want to see the Pirates do early and often is just play through contact as we see a charge.
Smith takes the charge on the Dean drive.
Yeah. Offensive foul for the Pirates. That'll be their team third foul of the evening. 12:48 left to go in the first half. So
Epps will check in for the Pirates, as well as Kyle Duke for A&T.
taking a look at Coach Will Jones for the Aggies.
Beatty also checking in for A&T. 12:35 to go here. Beatty will drive, and they are going to get an offensive foul as Beatty cleared out with that left arm as he was going up. So good call there by the official.
Trading of offensive fouls on possessions for both teams. So kind of washing out when you talk about time of possession for either team on back-to-back plays.
Pirates looking to find the offense here. Aggies defense doing a good job of keeping them bottled up. Dean, half-court shot. The jumper is no good. And I think they're going to get Dickens coming over the back, and they do. That'll be his second. And Luke Therrien, the freshman from Canada, will get his first action. And right now, a bit of international play. We've got two players, both from Canada on the floor. Kyle Duke of A&T from Toronto, and Luke Therrien from Vancouver, British Columbia.
Yeah, a little bit of foul trouble for the Pirates early in this matchup for the big man. He has to take a seat with 12 minutes left, and the freshman's going to have to come in and put in some work.
Smith lowers the shoulder, shots off the mark. Epps with a strong rebound.
And Luke Therrien's going to have to play some big minutes for Hampton with Dickens on the bench at the moment.
I'm going to take your point and add to it. He's just going to have to play big.
Absolutely. Therrien only 2'10" as a freshman right now, 6'10", but, through the season we've seen him kind of get bodied in the paint just a little bit, so he's going to have to play a little more aggressive.
Smith listed at 225, so 15, and unfortunate collision there between Epps and Watley. And that'll take us to the media timeout. You're watching ESPN Plus. We'll be back.
Welcome back to Big South Basketball here on ESPN Plus. Just a flurry of threes on both sides. You see the dribble drive kick out to Watley, who was just fouled right before the break. He is okay. He was fouled by D'Angelo Epps for the Pirates. That'll be his first on the evening. But just a three-point shootout here between both Marquise Godwin of the Pirates and Justin Watley. 12 and 14 points respectively. The bulk of the points for either team coming from behind the arc.
Duke will initiate the offense for A&T. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Pirates sticking to the man-to-man. May goes inside Smith. He gets double teamed. Duke left open. 3, 2. Step back three is up, and it's going to be an air ball. Good defense there by Hampton. A&T just didn't seem confident on making a decision on where to go with the basketball, and it unfortunately fell on Jeremy Robinson to have to throw up a Hail Mary, if you will.
Hail Mary. It happens sometimes, Matt. Sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't. And on that trip for the Aggies, unable to capitalize.
Epps in the deep corner. Looks over the defense. May doing a good job of denying Dean the ball. Epps going to have to create. Spinning in the lane, goes up, floater, good.
I like when D'Angelo Epps plays aggressively like that, gets into the paint. He is a threat when he is on his game, and the Pirates are going to need a lot from him this evening.
Brings the lead back to 5. Robinson called for the offensive foul. Najee Garvin steps in, takes the charge.
Great defense by Garvin. He's always willing to lay his body on the line to take a charge.
10.5 to go here in this half. So far, the story of the game, as you mentioned, A&T 4 of 4 from behind the three-point line. Shooting 100%, 60% overall at 9 of 15. Dean in trouble, trying to find somewhere to go. Epps. Godwin will pull up from the right side, nearly banked it in, and the rebound goes to the Aggies.
Try to go to the ATM once again, but the bank was closed on that one, Matt.
In the lane with the left hand. That's Beatty.
Beatty with the beautiful left-hand finish. He earned every ounce of those 2 points on that drive.
The press continues to hamper this offense. Godwin thought about it. Good rotation at time from A&T. 9.5 to go, 11 seconds on the shot clock. Godwin comes open, looks inside. Garvin's going to have 3 seconds to work with it. Pump fake, tries to create contact, no call. Rebound to A&T.
Had he kept with that shot instead of doing the pump fake, he could have drawn the foul there. However, great defense by Beatty on that play.
Man-to-man look for the Pirates. Aggies continue to work the ball around. Beatty up top finds Robinson. We got a whistle away from the ball, and it's going to be another offensive foul.
Yeah, I think Smith got a little too physical with Therian under the rim just now.
Good call, sir. That's exactly what the official made that motion to demonstrate.
Smith, 6'11", 225 out of Jacksonville, Florida. He's got an extra 15, 20 pounds on Therian. It's going to be a little battle to watch.
Checking in for the Pirates will be Mario Haskett and Ray Bethea Jr. They replace Godwin and Garvin. Epps cut off. Able to find some way, somehow.
He was looking for a teammate to try to cut. There was no motion, but he made something out of nothing. Took lemons and turned it into lemonade.
Pirates staying within striking distance. Aggies trying to add to this lead. Smith goes in right at Therian, and they're going to get him with a blocking foul going towards the basket. It's going to be his first. Team 6th. First shot on the way from Colin Smith is up and good. Reminder, the Big South broadcast is brought to you in part by Hercules Tires. Ride on our strength. Visit HerculesTires.com. Ingles, low prices, love the savings. Sunbelt Rentals, we have equipment for that. And First Citizens Bank, forever first. Splits the free throws to Smith.
Right now, Coach Joyner with a speedy lineup on the court, looking to get back into this thing and take the lead.
Haskett dialing it up from 3.
Knocks
it's good.
It down. Wow. Haskett's first bucket of the evening is a long 3 from outside.
brings it to a 3-point contest. Pirates now showing some zone. 3 top of the key, off the mark, long rebound is saved by A&T. Haskett comes away with the strip. Back-to-back strong plays from the grad transfer from Harvard. Garvin back on the floor after a quick breather. Gonna look to go to work on Smith. Goes with the floater and got the roll.
Garvin is money from in the paint. Pirates gonna be looking to get the ball down into the paint, low, close to the basket each trip while he is in the lineup.
Floater, short, rebound on the floor. Goes out of bounds, and they'll say it stays with the Aggies as Garvin couldn't control it. We're going to media timeout. You're watching ESPN+.
Big Ingles, a proud sponsor of Big South football.
Welcome back to Big South basketball here on ESPN+. Hampton right now looking to climb back into this matchup. They have gone on a run right now. Big plays from Garvin, Epps, as you see here on the replay. Haskett getting into the action with a knockdown 3. Pirates climbing back into this one to make it a game right now. Down 1 point to the Aggies of A&T, 25-24 with 7:14 left to go in the first half of this matchup.
Long entry pass goes into the backcourt. May will corral it. 17 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
That was a long entry pass.
Watley back on the floor, coming to set the screen for May. Beatty looking to create. Pulls up over the outstretched arms of the Pirate defense. Rebound control by Garvin. Pirates can...
Garvin doing what Garvin does, pulling down rebounds for the Pirates. We've got a whistle here. There's going to be a block on number 24.
Horton and Matthews would get some action for the Aggies.
Foul's going to be on Jalen Jackson, 6'6" guard out of Atlanta, Georgia. ATL, shout.
It's going to be a baseline inbounds for Hampton. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Comes into Garvin. Dean drives, elbow pull up, too strong. Bethea with the easy putback and gives the Pirates their first lead since the 15:34 mark.
He used every inch of the rim on that rolling. Haskett went under the screen, and that's going to allow the Aggies to reclaim the lead for the moment at least.
Yeah, Langley knocks down the jumper, and it's back to a seesaw affair. Haskett dribble drive, handoff. Epps, 6 minutes remaining. Garvin can't handle the pass, and it's a turnover.
Dean trying to thread the needle with a bullet pass, and Garvin just couldn't handle that. Had he been able to corral that pass, that would have been 2 points for the Pirates, but alas, here we are, 27-26 with 5:46 left to go in this first half.
Horton, entry pass, Watley, point blank range of the layup is good.
Beautiful pass from Horton. Dropped that on a dime.
Haskett tries to work the baseline. Pass is nearly stolen as Horton deflects it out of bounds. It stays a 3-point advantage for A&T. Quick inbounds, Bethea. And he is fouled. See who they charge it to. Looks like it's Langley. That's his first 16 foul. So next foul on either team will result in the 1-and-1. But they had nearly lost it. Haskett down low, Garvin in traffic, and they're going to get him with an and-1.
I like how Garvin continued to play after the contact. Normally what we've seen with the Pirates is once there's some contact, they like to stop and kind of argue about it. But Garvin played through the contact, and we see what happens when you do that. You're awarded sometimes with an and one opportunity.
Langley picked up 2 fouls on 2 possessions for the Pirates. Garvin goes to the line, can tie the game here with the free throw with 5:19 remaining.
Jackson's going to take a seat for the Aggies.
We look at our Sunbelt Reynolds out-of-town scoreboard here with 7:44 in the second half. Presbyterian and South Carolina Upstate tied at 45. 17-15 in the second half. Campbell leads Radford 39-36. Midway in the first half, Winthrop 23-18 over Gardner-Webb. And with 7:20 in the first half, UNC Asheville leads Charleston Southern 34-21. Your Sunbelt Reynolds out-of-town scoreboard.
Garvin cashed money on that and one opportunity. So 3-point play for the Pirates. Knotting this thing up at 29.
And it's going to be another offensive foul. Beatty went right into the chest of Epps.
I like the physical play. Right now, the Pirates trying to stand their ground, right the ship in the Big South. Right now, they are 3-9 in the conference. They are jockeying for position as we approach the Big South Conference tournament. Big South basketball fans, 6 exciting days in March will see us go from 24 men's and women's teams at the start to 2 champions at the finish, all in one venue. It's the 2022 Hercules Tires Big South Basketball Championships at Charlotte's Bojangles Coliseum. Tickets and event information can be found now at bigsouthsports.com/CLT-champs. Make plans to come support your team in Charlotte March 1st through the 6th.
Yeah, Garvin, unfortunately, turned the ball over for the Pirates. Pick and pop the 3 for Kyle Duke. They dared him to take it, and he drilled it. Aggies go back up top by 3.
Kyle Duke coming up with 3 all the way from Toronto, Canada.
Garvin going to work the block. Has a cutting Epps. A lot of contact and then a late call. It was the right call, but
absolutely,
it was a little late.
I like that play by Epps. Just keep moving. As long as you're moving, somebody is going to come open. Move, set screens, drive, slash the paint. You're going to get open, and as long as you can handle the pass, whether there's contact or it's clean, you're going to afford yourself some opportunities to score points in the paint. Right now, as we take a look at points in the paint, Aggies just ahead by 4 with a 12-8 advantage. But from the charity stripe right now, Hampton starting to make a couple of trips and knock down some free throws.
Last foul was on Horton, his first. Team 9th.
These the 4th and 5th free throws for Hampton. Epps splits the pair. They are 3 of 5 from the charity stripe during this half.
Matthews will initiate the offense. Watley, show 3, swings the ball around. Horton, 10 seconds on the shot clock, and they're going to get a hand check there on Wiley. And that'll take us to the media timeout. 32-30, you're watching ESPN+.
Or the places we didn't go.
Back here on ESPN Plus Big South Basketball. While we have a break in the action, I want to remind you that Hercules Tires is the official tire of the Big South Conference, and for over 65 years has been providing tires with an unbeatable quality at an unmatched value. Whatever the vehicle and whatever the terrain, Hercules Tires invites you to ride on our strength. For a retailer near you, visit HerculesTires.com.
And Mountain Dew knows that fans deserve something that will quench their thirst every day of the week, especially on game day. So no matter where you might be cheering on your team, it's always a good time for a Dew. And Joe, right now, the Aggies and the Pirates are doing it. 32-30 here at the Convocation Center. 4 minutes left here in the first half. And Watley got things going with 16 points on 6 of 7 shooting from the floor. 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And for the Pirates, it's been Marquise Godwin with 12 here in this first half. And he was 4 of 7 from the floor, 4 for 6 from the land of 3.
Absolutely. Both Godwin and Watley just trading threes back and forth. Streaky shooting. We'll see if they'll be able to keep this up through the duration of the game.
At the free throw line now, Duke shooting the 1 and 1. The first is good. The second is also good. And the lead for the Aggies goes back to 4.
And the Aggies as a team only shooting 65% from the free throw line. So free throws will be a big thing to watch here as we move down the stretch of the game if this remains a close matchup.
Horton hounding Godwin, not even giving him room to breathe. 11 seconds. Godwin looking for Garvin. 6 seconds. Dean, he'll pull up the 3, and it's
Knocks
good.
It down. Wow. Deuce Dean coming up with a big 3 for the Pirates.
It's a 1-point ball game after that shot from Dean. Aggies working the ball around the perimeter from Watson now to Matthews. He'll take the long jumper. Back iron, no good. Watley making an impact there with the offensive rebound. Duke, pull-up jumper. Flat-footed, and it was quite short. And the Pirates secure the rebound with under 3 to go in the half.
And right now, Pirates, what they're going to be doing is looking to create some momentum to carry them into the second half. As we know, they are not, or have not, I should say, been a second half team this season. Dean spots up for the long 3, knocks it down again. And right on cue, as I talk about building momentum, Deuce Dean with 2 big back-to-back threes to put the Pirates back on top by 2.
It has been a 3-point shootout. Matthews backing down, trying to find somewhere to go with, that's Watson. Horton, guarded by Godwin, goes away from the screen in the lane, spots up left corner. Back iron no good on the 3. That was Matthews. Rebound to the Pirates.
I like that closeout on the 3-point shooter.
Coach Edward Buck Joyner calling the set for Hampton. 2 minutes here in the half. It's been back and forth. The crowd has been enjoying it on a night where 2 old rivals get to reacquaint themselves in a new place.
Absolutely.
Epps using every move
nice
in the book.
Wow. Epps went with a pivot pump fake and came on back with a nice little finger roll.
Spinneroonie. It's a 4-point advantage for Hampton. Largest lead for the Pirates was 5.
Watley had the mismatch down low, but
Kyle Duke
kicked it back out to Duke for the jumper.
Lead back to 1 for Hampton. Under 90 seconds to go in the half. Both teams trying to wrestle away that momentum before the halftime intermission. And reminder, we'll have the first Citizens Bank first half stats for you. Step back jumper from Dean.
Dean is starting to catch fire. You saw him shaking his head like, yeah, I'm feeling it now.
We are now with 60 seconds remaining.
Hampton with this 3-point lead currently looking to head into the half, trying to keep the lead. But here we go with Watley.
He's gotten a little cold. Long rebound comes back to the Aggies. Matthews will send it to Horton. 18 seconds on the shot clock, 42 and counting on the game clock. And a wise timeout called here by Coach Jones. Wants to make sure his team gets a good look at the basket on what could very well be their last possession here of the half.
Absolutely. You want to take advantage of every single possession that you can take advantage of. And Coach Jones just saying, hey, you know what? I see how the pace of this game is going right now. Hampton's starting to catch fire and score points in the paint and from behind the 3. So let me make sure that my troops have a little bit of a break, and we can draw up the play to make sure that we can try to tie this thing up for the half and get a stop. We see Deuce Dean right here with the 3. Might have been a little bit of contact on that, but he just plays through it. And then we see Garvin getting the ball back to Dean, actually same play. Dean knocks down another 3, so 2 big back-to-back threes for Deuce Dean. Aggies, ball out on the sideline. 40.7 seconds left to go in this first half of play. Watson over to Wadley. Wadley thought about the 3, but wisely not taking it. Teammates almost collide, and that's going to be a shot clock violation, even though that 3 by Watson went in. It will not count because of the shot clock violation. So ball back the other way to the Pirates. 26.3 seconds left. This, barring a turnover, will be the last possession of the game, and a quick timeout by Coach Buck Joyner to make sure that his team is able to get some points on the board. So they're going to talk about it right now, and while they talk about it, we want to remind you to get social with the Big South. Join the always growing network of Big South fans on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more. You can also follow the Big South Conference source for game updates and on-site championship coverage via Twitter at Big South Game Day. Follow, watch, like, and share with the Big South Conference. So a quick 30-second timeout for the Pirates to draw up the final play, or what could possibly be the final play of this half. 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Garvin going to inbound the ball to Deuce Dean. Dean over to Haskett. Haskett nowhere to go. To the corner to Marquise Godwin with the 3. Knocks it down. He has been a 3-point assassin, and right now we have an Aggies offensive foul. D'Angelo Epps being physical, standing his ground and drawing the foul. So he's going to give the ball back to the Pirates with 10.1 seconds left to go in this half. What a turn of events, a big swing in momentum in favor of the Pirates as we look to head to the half. Godwin looking to inbound the ball here. Gets the ball to Garvin, back out to Dean. Godwin from the side, no good. And Mario Haskett tried to jam it. Aggies with the final shot, no good from half court. And that will do it for the first half of basketball. Hampton Pirates up right now on the North Carolina A&T Aggies, 43-37. A big half for the Pirates, building momentum as we head into the second. So stay right here. This is Big South Basketball on ESPN+. Welcome back to second half action here on ESPN+. Big South Basketball, Joseph Walters, Matt White. And after an exciting first half of play, we're ready to get the second period started. Right now, 3 ties, 8 lead changes. Largest lead for Hampton was 6, and the Aggies enjoy their largest lead at 7 as they get things started here in the second half. Langley looking to get the offense going here for Hampton. Watley had himself a first half for the books. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. And the Aggies get the first points of the second half. Pinky over to Garvin, to Dean. Dean to Dickens, who was going for the dunk, but
he was going
contact at the bucket.
He was going for the slam.
Yeah, he was going for a poster tonight.
Don't see that kind of ferocity, if you will, out of Dickens like that often, so glad to see it.
He's coming out aggressive. He's looking to play. He had limited minutes in the first half due to some foul trouble, but here in the second, he is looking forward to being more aggressive and taking full advantage of the paint.
First free throw is good. Second shot is up and good. So Dickens takes advantage of the opportunity presented him.
Yeah, both teams shooting very well from the field. Right now, Hampton shooting 59% as a team, and the Aggies shooting 52%, but the three-point shooting has just been outstanding for both teams. Hampton at 66% and the Aggies at 60%. So we'll see if that hot shooting streak continues here in the second half for both teams. If so, it's going to be a tight one, Matt.
Dean with the fall away. Rebound to the Aggies. 1 minute gone by here in the second half. Somehow Watley left open. Misses it. Offensive board comes to Horton. He misses to put back. Another opportunity for the Aggies. Ball comes loose. Somehow Watley comes away with it. Ball off the leg, comes back to him. Air ball.
Way off the mark. Wow.
That was just
uncharacteristic from what we've seen from Watley all evening.
18-25, and as you were saying, Joe, just a very disjointed possession for A&T. Good hands there, though, on the defensive end. I think that was Langley who popped it loose from Deuce Dean.
Yeah. That was good defense, good hands, quick hands by Langley on the defensive end for the Aggies. 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
Pirates have to be aware. Godwin he dials in for the left corner.
Assassin from the corner. Aggies are going to have to run that man out of that small box that he has found success in throughout the entire game.
6 for 9 from behind the arc, and Watley wants to join him. He uses the shot fake to get into the paint.
Good defense by Dickens.
And good concentration there by May to make that with a hand in his face.
Absolutely. He got that love, that shooter's roll on the rim.
Lead is back to 7 for the Pirates. Largest lead was 9. They go back to Garvin, has a cutting Godwin. Layup is good.
Wow. Right now, Godwin getting it done from outside, getting it done from inside.
This is probably a new career high for Godwin here at Hampton with 20. And Watley and Garvin collide, and they're going to call a foul on Garvin. That was a tough call. (17-17) remaining. Langley calls out the set. Pirates showing zone. May again, free throw line jumper, this time off the mark. And they're going to call Garvin with the hold. Back-to-back plays, fouls on Garvin.
And that's a tough sequence for the Pirates right there. Garvin picking up 2 fouls real quick. That'll be his second, though. So, I mean, not in too much trouble at the moment, but you don't want to see him pick up his third foul with 17:07.
And the officials are going to take an official timeout. They're going to look at the replay. I'm not sure what there is to review. Never seen a play get reversed.
There may have been a little bit of initiation by Colin Smith, which led Garvin to the foul, and so they might be reviewing that, but I don't know. While we have this break in the action, we want to remind you all for the best in Big South coverage, visit BigSouthSports.com. Stay current with the latest news, results, stats, standings, and much more. Enjoy video features showcasing remarkable student athletes, or connect to schools, sites, or social media outlets all from one place. Remember, the source for all your conference information is BigSouthSports.com. flagrant. So that quick break, they called a flagrant foul on Najee Garvin. Just a little too much physicality below the bucket. So Colin Smith to the line and knocks down both of the technical free throws. Ball's going to go back to the Aggies. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Took it full advantage of that opportunity to cut into this lead and back to 7.
Well, we'll see if they can really take full advantage and get the full 4 points or 5 points with the 3.
Yeah, if he can get the ball in bounds, there you go.
Smith thought about the 3, and now wisely will.
Yeah, you don't want to see your big man who is not a three-point specialist take an unnecessary 3 shot.
10 seconds. Watley in the corner. Comes to Langley. Entry pass may somehow slip past the defenders. So I don't know if that was on Wiley or Dean. He just slipped on the backside of the defense, and they're going to call the goaltend as that was clearly on the way down.
Yeah, absolutely. Dickens just a little too late rotating over to get the swat.
So it is a full 4-point play for the Aggies. The 2 flagrant free throws as well as the field goal. So the lead goes back to 5. Dean. Pass to Garvin. 10 seconds. Garvin going to put on the floor. Backing down. Floater is up, and it's good. Count it.
That is what you like to see out of Najee Garvin. He does his best work in the paint. That little spin with the floater afterward, that is his jam. And he is able to open up the bank and make a deposit. So here we go with the and one opportunity for the Pirates.
I believe that was charged to Watley.
Garvin shot up and good. So the old-fashioned three-point play with 16:20 left to go here in the second half.
Pirates sticking with his 2-3 zone look. They got to do a better job of rotating, otherwise May will continue to live there in the paint. On the cut, Watley comes open on the rotation.
Yeah.
Godwin runs down the loose ball, doesn't have numbers, and will wait for the cavalry. Dean in the lane, drops it off to Dickens, who's fouled.
I like how the Pirates are playing right now, just looking to get the ball down low, create a little bit of contact, and draw a foul. So I believe that is going to take us to our media timeout. 15:46 left to go in the second half of this game. You're watching ESPN Plus. We'll be back.
As we champion change
towards ensuring
Dickens with his second free throw opportunity up and good.
15:45 to go.
Pirates pushing to their largest lead of the game at 10.
And this game has been back and forth. Largest lead for the Aggies was 7 early in the first half. And you talk about a big pendulum swing here. Ball loose on the floor. Godwin comes away with the steal. Dean and Wiley go to Garvin.
Right now, Pirates on a 12-8 run to kick off the second half.
And Garvin with the floater across the lane.
His bread and butter.
This was a different lineup that we've seen from Hampton this season, and maybe Coach Joyner's finding some chemistry with this group as Robinson able to again find the hole in the zone and get the floater to fall.
Absolutely.
Back to 10.
Aggies taking advantage of some soft defense by the Pirates.
Wiley looks off the defender, goes the other side. Godwin, right corner, 3!
That boy is good. That boy good.
Like that right there.
Yeah.
14:28 to go. The lead goes back to a 13-point advantage for Hampton. The new largest lead for them. Robinson, left-hand floater. It's good.
Defense, even better offense, though.
Jeremy Robinson, kind of bit of a throwback player. You just in his style of the game. He's just going to outwork you. He's going to get down in the paint and use the wide shoulder and that build he's got. And when he's that close to the basket, Joe, there's not much anyone can do to stop him.
Absolutely, especially with a mismatch like that. Jeremy Robinson, 6'5", 215 out of Raleigh against a smaller Deuce Dean, only 200 pounds.
Wiley tried to throw the alley-oop. Dickens couldn't hold on to it.
Pinky unable to draw that charge.
But he did just enough, I think, to affect the layup attempt. So despite the turnover, the Pirates come right back and get another bucket going the other way, and the momentum is on their side right now. Robinson going to step up, spot the three in the trailer. In and out, no good. Garvin goes down.
Garvin felt like he might have gotten an elbow to the face from Smith, but there's going to be no call on that, but it'll be Pirates ball.
Oh, no, they called a foul on Smith.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
They called the foul on Smith. Officials agreed with your read, said he cleared out. 62-49, and Watley will have to come back onto the floor. His team in search for a spark here.
Right now, Pirates shooting 85% from the field. So continuing that hot shooting from the first half here into the second half.
Garvin goes back down low. Dejor Dickens with the easy slam.
Big slam from the big man. Dejor
and
Dickens.
A timeout is called by the Aggies. 64-49, 13:05. You're watching ESPN Plus. We will be back.
An all-new Passport Trail Sport.
Back here on ESPN Plus. Big South basketball. Hampton Pirates trying to run away with this thing. 13:05 left to go in the second half of this matchup. 27 seconds left on the shot clock for the Aggies in this possession. Watley with the ball. Takes it back out to Langley. Langley to Beatty. Right now, the Pirates just defending the paint well. Deuce Dean getting back down into the paint. Dejor unable to come away with that rebound, but Deuce Dean with the quick hands drives all the way for the jam! Deuce Dean playing like a man possessed. Pirates come back the other way, Aggies come back the other way, unable to capitalize, but we're going to have a goaltend by Dejor Dickens. So the Aggies do come away with some points on that possession. Another replay, Deuce Dean skies for the jam. Is fired up. Pirates enjoying a 15-point advantage on a 23-14 run to start this second half of action. Pinky down to Garvin, pulls up from the foul line and knocks it down. So right now, Pirates firing on all cylinders. Langley kicks back out. Robinson blows by. Beatty blows by with the reverse layup. What a move on the baseline. Aggies trying to find some sort of chemistry and consistency to get back into what has been a blow up offensively by the Pirates. Dean drives to the bucket. A lot of contact. But going to call a foul against Tyler May. That's going to be his second. That'll take us to another media timeout. Keep it locked right here. Exciting game. We'll be back.
Towards ensuring even playing fields.
In and out of sports.
The Big South Conference.
Where
back here on ESPN Plus. Big South basketball. Juice Dean at the line. Knocked down his first foul shot of this trip. Second shot up and just rims out. Aggies with the rebound. They push back the other way. Langley bringing the ball up, looking to get the offense going for Coach Jones. Aggies trying to get back into this. They had a hot start in the first half. Watley shooting lights out from beyond the arc, but just unable to find that same rhythm here in the second half. Watley strongly defended at the rim, and that foul is going to be on Dejor Dickens. That'll be his third, I believe, team third foul of the second half. Watley will head to the line. This will be Watley's first free throw attempts of the evening. Misses the first. On the season, Justin Watley shooting 60% from the free throw line. One more shot left in this attempt. And you hear the Hampton fans trying to come alive as Watley calmly knocks down the second of two. So he splits the pair. It's going to be a light press by the Aggies. Dean to Wiley. Wiley to Epps over in the corner. Almost unable to handle that pass. Wisely dribbles out of the corner. Drives to the lane, but he's going to pick up a foul against Justin Watley.
Yeah, credit the ball control and agility of Epps to get a hip check out of that, what a lot of people would have thought would have been an offensive foul, but great job by Epps getting to the cup and knock down some free throws here.
Absolutely. Epps, one of the more athletic Pirates on the team. Calmly knocks down that first free throw. Epps on the season shooting 70% from the free throw stripe. And he knocks them both down to push this lead even higher for the Pirates. 71-54. Just under 11 minutes to go in the half.
Beatty inside out. Robinson looking down low. It's been a battle between Watley and Garvin here in this second half, and Beatty comes away open top of the key. Three up, no good, and Deuce Dean secures that board for the Pirates. And Hampton offensively in the second half just dialing up the right formula here. Pinky Wiley orchestrating the offense, gets into the lane, goes back out to Dean. He'll spot up for three. His shot is good.
Wow.
It's
right
been
now,
that kind of half for Hampton.
Dean has just played as a man possessed.
The lead
in
is
this half.
The lead now up to 20. Another rebound for Epps.
Matt, I think this might be one of the best second halves of basketball that we've seen out of the Pirates all season.
I'll see you in Raisin. This might be one of the better complete games. Still, though, 9:50 to go.
Absolutely.
Not counting the Aggies out at all, but for a Hampton team that's been consistently inconsistent, they've been a first-half team, and then in the second half they've kind of fallen apart. And so far today, they've outscored A&T 31-17 in the second half.
Absolutely, and we see Watley picking up another foul there. Garvin just doing more paint work, doing what he does best, backing down, trying to create some contact and getting to the foul line. So, you know, it's a complete team game.
Look how balanced this is right now offensively. Yes, you've got Godwin with 23, but Deuce Dean right now sitting at 16. Free throw no good for Garvin, so he remains at 12. But Dickens and Epps each knocking on the door of double figures, each with 9.
Absolutely.
And you can credit a lot of this to that hot first half of Marquise Godwin. When you knock down those threes, it opens up so much more of the floor. and it allows a Garvin and allows an Epps to really create in the lane.
Absolutely. I mean, the Pirates on the season from three, they've only been shooting about 27%, but this evening, all of that has changed as they are from three shooting 73%. So just one of those kind of nights for the Pirates.
Pirates sticking to the zone. Duke all the way to the cup, and it's going to be a tough call. They're going to call it on Wiley.
And I mean, Wiley is asking the ref what's going on. I mean, I didn't see a ton of contact. I saw some initiation of contact by Kyle Duke, but as far as Wiley's concerned, just kind of the wrong place, wrong time scenario.
Duke to the free throw line. First free throw is good, makes it a 20-point game. One more shot on the way here for the Aggies of North Carolina A&T. We'll take a quick look at our Sunbelt Reynolds out of town scoreboard here, Joe. Just waiting for the scores to load. Right now, Winthrop 58-47 over Gardner-Webb. That's with 13:26 to go as Duke lays out for the ball, remains with Hampton. 59-52, Asheville over Charleston Southern. And a final, Radford knocks off Campbell 71-67. And in another final, South Carolina Upstate holds off Presbyterian 60-55. Your Sunbelt Reynolds out-of-town scoreboard.
Lots of action around the Big South.
Again, those seeds are starting to cement themselves, if you will, Joe, as we're getting closer and closer to the Hercules Tires Big South Men's and Women's Basketball Championships coming your way in Uptown in the Queen City.
Uptown Boogie.
Foul on the Aggies will send Deuce Dean back to the free throw line.
We've got this quick break in the action. You can find the best variety of officially licensed merchandise and conference and school-branded items at BigSouthStore.com. Gear up with some new apparel or find that perfect gift. Get fully equipped for all your game day fun with BigSouthStore.com. So make sure you visit that website, especially if you plan on attending the Big South Tournament in Charlotte, North Carolina, March 1st through the 6th.
Dean slows it down. 8.5 to go here in the ball game. Pirates going to continue to work the clock. Haskett Jr. elbow jumper off the mark, no good. Here comes the Aggies. Duke. Dribble handoff, Langley. Now to Smith looking for the cut here in the lane. And another offensive foul as Najee Garvin step for step moving with the ball handler and just absorb the contact.
And that looked more of a frustration foul on the part of Colin Smith. He's going to take a seat.
Epps will throw the long pass to Haskett. Langley right there hounding him step for step. Shot from Dean, wide left. Rebound to A&T as Watson had some trouble dribbling the ball. Beatty in the lane. Shot is blocked. Wow. Epps will fight for the loose ball, but they will say Beatty was standing on the baseline when he touched it, so that takes us to the media timeout. Pirates on top. You're watching ESPN+.
Tractor or do-it-yourselfer. Sunbelt.
Helping you reach your goals. That's forever first.
Back here on ESPN+, Matt White, Joseph Walters. Pirates all in the second half, all over the Aggies as we resume action. Pirates' next contest will come Saturday as they will take on Longwood up in Farmville. That's set for a 7 p.m. tip-off. And for the Aggies, they'll be back in action as well on Saturday. Have that for you here momentarily as ball goes, called a kickball. And again, the next game for the Aggies will be in Boys Creek, North Carolina. They'll be taking on Campbell. Game is set for a 4:30 tip. Of course, all of your Big South action lives right here on ESPN+. 7:40 to go. Dean Godwin worked the ball around the perimeter. Entry pass to Garvin at the left elbow. He'll size up the defense, turning, spinning in the lane. Shot off the mark. Aggies trying to push here, Joe.
And I still like how the Pirates are staying aggressive here in the second half, even with this big lead.
Ooh, what a pass. Watson somehow knew that May was going to be right there and just laid it right on the spot for him for that easy layup.
Absolutely. Team chemistry always a must. Those two teammates on the same page. Deuce Dean with a spin move over to the corner. Wiley steps on the line, out of bounds, goes back over to the Aggies.
His teammates are saying, should have let that one go, but that back step, it's almost human nature. You just take that step to push you forward.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately for the Pirates, it's a turnover. Aggies trying to take advantage.
Essentially almost a turnover-free kind of night for both teams, well under the season average.
And we're going to another turnover as on the drive to the basket, player from A&T stepped on that baseline, and back-to-back turnovers as the Pirates are trying to avenge a 67-59 defeat back on January the 12th. And right now they are in control here by 17 and no signs of letting up. We take a look here. Some game stats, Joe. Field goal percentage for the Pirates is right where you want to be.
Skyrocket from their season average, shooting 63% from the field, but that big number there, 68% from beyond the arc, just shooting lights out, and they're also knocking down their free throw opportunities. Right now, A&T only leading in the categories of rebounding and turnovers. So A&T, well, excuse me, if you're looking at the graphic, then they were also leading in free throw percentage as well. But right now, down big, 17, if you will, in the second half. The Aggies have their work cut out for them with 6:42 left to go in the game. We have a foul there. That foul is going to be on number 1, Deuce Dean. That'll be his second foul and the team's 5th. So I believe that is going to take us to a media timeout. I think they're going to actually take another look. Excuse me. They're going to take a look at this to see the type of contact that was made and whether or not if it was a basketball play or if it was something a little more.
Take a quick look again at our Sunbelt Rentals out-of-town scoreboard while we've got this break. With 7:04 left in the ball game, Winthrop leads Gardner-Webb by 11. And, Joe, that's a very important game here for seeding. Winthrop right now sits at 10-2. Gardner-Webb at 9-3. So, you know, Gardner-Webb hoping to pull even with Winthrop. Asheville leads Charleston Southern 65-59, and Asheville trying to improve to one game over 500 in conference play. And again, the finals, Radford improves to 4-8 in conference play. One could call it an upset, knocking off Campbell, who entered today's play at 7-4, now fall to 7-5. And South Carolina Upstate avoids the upset as they improve to 8-5 in the Big South. Presbyterian falls to 3-10. So, again, a reminder, this Big South broadcast is brought to you in part by Hercules Tires. Right on our strength, visit HerculesTires.com. Ingles, low prices, love the savings. Sunbelt Rentals, we have equipment for that. And First Citizens Bank, forever first.
And it looks like they are going to call a flagrant foul on Deuce Dean. Just a little too much contact on that last foul. So Aggies headed to the line to shoot some technical fouls. Kyle Duke unable to hit the first one. And so, as they say, ball don't lie. If he misses this second free throw, then if the ball doesn't lie, then, maybe the refs got it wrong. But he's able to knock it down. So 50-50 chance that the refs got it right, 50-50 chance refs got it wrong.
From the free throw line, Aggies 8 of 11. 9 of 12. Hampton 12 of 17. And the Aggies with the possession. Going to look to chip away at this deficit. Left side, Watson. Watley's been relatively quiet here in the second half.
Yeah, the Pirates found an answer for him here in the second half.
And he nearly turned that one over.
Unable to get it going, but from the corner, unable to knock it down. Ball bounces out of bounds. Pirates ball, 6:21 left to go.
Yeah, Pirates going to this zone have really put the clamps defensively on A&T.
Absolutely.
In this second half, the Aggies are shooting 33% from the floor. Pirates shooting 71%. Pirates 10 of 14. And a foul on Duke as Deuce Dean trying to avoid the trap.
And the whole time I saw the ref talking to Kyle Duke as Dean and Duke were jockeying for position. And, just a little too aggressive by Duke. He's going to draw the foul for the Aggies, send Deuce Dean to the line for the 1-and-1.
No, it's going to be two
It's
shots.
gonna be 2 shots.
Aggies with 10 team fouls.
Double bonus. Wow.
Pirates with just 5.
So free throws win the ball game. Aggies trying to climb back into this one, but if the Pirates are able to knock down their free throws every chance they get, they will pretty much secure themselves the win.
Officials seem to be confused as well on if it was 1-and-1 or 2 shots. And Dean front iron on his first attempt. Second shot from Russell Deuce Dean is good. Goes back to a 17-point advantage for the Pirates as Kyle Duke looking to penetrate. The floater is up, and he got it to go. Aggies continue to bring the full court pressure. Deuce Dean draws another foul. It's going to be against Watson.
Coach Jones visibly frustrated right now with the officiating crew here. He didn't think that there was enough contact to warrant a whistle. However, the referees felt otherwise, and Deuce Dean will head back to the line, shooting the double bonus.
Almost a case of deja vu.
Absolutely. Trap Deuce Dean is what the name of the game is going to become for the Aggies, trying to catch that turnover. We see Dean here, 17 points, 3 rebounds.
Make it 18.
Turning point here, you can almost say, was that coast-to-coast dunk Dean had a little earlier in the game.
Yeah, if we can get that, I'm going to go ahead and call that our Hercules Tire Strong move of the game.
Absolutely.
As well as, now that's what fans like.
Yeah, that's what fans like.
Make sure you pick up an ice cold refreshing Pepsi today. Pepsi, that's what I like.
Yeah, Deuce Dean knocking down that second free throw just now. Pirates trying to push this lead back to 20, currently up 17. Dejor Dickens finally gets a big block.
And you got to give the what's not going to be credited on that exchange, Joe. Marquise Godwin wisely moving his body, not picking up a foul on the drive, gave his big man enough time to close in behind him and get that massive block.
Absolutely. Pirates just playing real smart basketball this game. Dean with the stutter step hezzy and drives to the lane and picks up the foul. And that foul is going to be on Watley.
That'll
be his fifth. Wow. So he'll take a seat for the rest of the game. And Watley just a different player than what we saw here in the first half. He came out firing on all cylinders in the first half. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal in that first period of play. And since then, he's just been quiet. And pretty much all he did in the second half was foul out. So
credit the coaching staff for the Pirates for making adjustments.
Absolutely.
As it looked in that first half, it was going to be the Marquise Godwin and Justin Watley show. It was going to be a battle. It was going to be a battle of the Peninsula versus the South Side, Hampton versus Chesapeake. But both young men slowing down individually on offense, but their team still competing and pushing here as the Aggies not giving up. Langley drew contact on the drive. It's going to be on Dickens.
And that'll be Dickens' 4th foul, so 1 more on him, and he'll be taking a seat for the duration of this game as well. However, if you're a Pirates fan, then, you know, with 5:21 left to go in this, your team is up 19. When Dickens fouls out, everybody else has been playing at a high bar, so, you know, although you don't want him to foul out, it'll kind of be okay.
Free throw up and good for Langley. His first free throw attempt of the game. On the year, Langley knocked them both down. He's a 66% free throw shooter, 61%, pardon me.
Pirates trying to inbound.
They're going to get May on the hole.
That'll send Pinky Wiley to the line to shoot 2. That is not what you want to do at this particular junction of the game.
Unfortunately for both teams, there's no real flow or momentum because of the quantity of fouls being called.
Yeah.
It's just really turning into a free throw exhibition on both sides of the ball.
Right now, if we're going by season statistics with free throws, then the Pirates are going to come out on top. They're shooting as a team 70% on the season. Aggies only shooting 65%, so not a vast difference, but still a difference.
Smith will return to the floor. He will replace Fillmore.
Pinky Wiley, his first point of the game. Second shot, no good.
5:20 to go. Langley again. Somehow the Aggies are finding these lanes.
That was a beautiful baseline pass just now, man. Dean up to Godwin. Epps was calling for the alley-oop, but Godwin said, "No, bro, I got this one. I'll take it all the way myself," and lays it in for the easy 2.
Wise decision by Godwin. Clock continues to tick here. Duke gives it up. Langley cut off. Long 3, top of the key. Back iron, no good. Ball comes loose, and it's recovered by the Pirates. Godwin leaks out. Goes with the slam.
Godwin with the jam.
Back-to-back transition buckets for Godwin.
Oh, that was a beautiful stutter step right there by Duke.
And a great decision by Wiley. Wiley not fouling, letting the clock continue to go. But Godwin did not land as you would like after that last dunk, so he's going to come out, and we'll take another look at it here.
Yeah, Godwin came
That's what
down.
fans like again, Joe. They like the dunk.
Yeah, but they don't like how he came down awkwardly on that right ankle. Nah, I mean, he's up trying to walk it off, walk around.
And I can't remember which one, but early in his career, Godwin did have a severe ankle injury and required surgery. I just don't remember which foot it is because he has a screw and a plate in his foot. But nonetheless, Pirates will inbound and get it to Garvin. Under 4.5 to go. Pirates now just need to take care of the basketball as the Aggies are going to try and create as many opportunities as they can to get as many shots to cut into this deficit. Garvin using the touch around the bucket.
And I can't lie to you. The way that the evening has gone, I thought Garvin was going to go for the jam there. He was close enough to the bucket, and we know he's got some ups.
Smith.
Wow.
3.
That was a high arcing 3, too.
Under 4 to go. Epps goes to the floor, gets it to Garvin. Garvin.
Good contact on that. No call, though.
Yeah, Garvin lost control of it on his way up, and I think the officials just let it play after that. Jumper is good. It's a long 2 for Matthews out of District Heights, Maryland. 3:20 and change. Wiley draws the defenders all the way to the sideline. Go back to the middle. Epps. Shot blocked.
Whoa.
They're going to call a jump ball.
Oh, boy. And Epps is on the ground. He came down hard on that ankle, and you can see he is clearly in pain. And that's going to take us to immediate timeout. We hope D'Angelo Epps is going to be okay. Welcome back to ESPN Plus Big South Basketball. And we saw D'Angelo Epps get up after what we thought was a tragic injury, but he walked off on his own power. So D'Angelo Epps is going to be okay. Probably just a severely sprained ankle. You never want to see a player go down like that, but he is over there getting worked on as we speak. So 3:13 left to go in the second half of play. Pirates up big right now, looking to close this game out. You see Garvin back down, right hand, skyhook no good. Here come the Aggies pushing pace.
Duke will find Watson in the lane, drops it off. Smith, jump stop, back iron no good, tipped around, and they're gonna say it is Aggie ball as Dickens hit the ball while standing out of bounds.
Yeah.
Because it looked like a bad game of hot potato down there. Everyone just kept.
You take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it.
2:49 to go. Again, the lead is 17 for Hampton. Duke looking for the long entry pass and is able to find Watson. He'll take another 3. Front iron no good, and Dickens uses that entire wingspan he's got to secure that rebound as we move closer to 2.5 minutes.
So what, 7'6" wingspan?
Give or take, but who's counting? Garvin, floater.
Epps thought, not Epps, Haskett thought it was going to be an alley-oop to him. He was ready for the jam just now. He might have had to revoke that strong play of the game.
Watson all the way to the cup. Pirates again. Just going to let the Aggies get the easy stuff. Wiley nearly made Matthews fall down with that crossover. Ball comes loose. Watson goes for the slam. Garvin steps through.
A lot of contact just now. I'm surprised there was no foul call. Refs letting them play through.
Dean will dribble through the middle of the defense. Goes back to Garvin. Good read by Duke. Easy flush number 2 for Jackson, and the Pirates are going to call a timeout.
Brooke Joyner just a little fired up after 2 turnovers lead to 2 easy buckets.
Look at our Sunbelt Reynolds hustle stats.
Hustle stats here, points in the paint. Yeah, the Aggies are up. Points off turnovers, they are up. Second chance points, offensive rebounds, they are up. Bench points, they are up. Fast break points, they are up. However, Hampton has control of this game, but not by much. What was once a 20-plus point lead is now dwindled down to an 11-point lead, 86-75. Right now is this Coach Joyner trying to make sure that his troops stay focused, don't give up much more ground than what they've already given up, especially with those last 2 turnovers. Got a good one here, right?
At this point, again, Pirates have to take care of the ball. Aggies have to continue to create turnovers. They've had some easy ones. That's been able to bring them to within 11. 97 seconds left, so still time here. A couple threes, some turnovers. We've seen miracles happen here this season in the Convocation Center.
Absolutely, we surely have.
So
we surely have.
The Aggies again stick with the full court press. Jackson will be at the top. Duke, Watson, Matthews near midcourt, and then the big man Smith will be playing the safety, if you will. A foul called by the by the official on the Aggies. And it looks to be on Fillmore. Jackson. Mario Haskell Jr., free throw up, good.
Pushes the lead back to 12 for HU.
Pirates letting scoring by Godwin with 27. Deuce Dean with 20. Rio couldn't get the roll in the second one as Garvin with 15. Again, Epps and Dickens each with 9. Entry pass goes down low. Smith. Fade away. In and out. That was a tough shot over the outstretched arms of Dejor Dickens, and another quick foul by the Aggies.
And I don't know how much you can do with 1:18 left in the second half, down by 12. But Coach Jones is going to roll the dice and try his luck, coaching the team back into this one with some stops and hopefully some missed free throws here by the Pirates.
Free throws up and good.
Dean, second shot up and good. 1:15. Second half. Wow. Wild shot.
As we, with 66 seconds, a long cross-court pass. 3, no good. The tip-in, though, from Watson. Garvin will push it all the way across the timeline. And he
oh, my God!
They're going to call the offensive foul. Smith.
And the roof was ready to blow off of the Convocation Center.
Take another look at it.
Najee Garvin.
Check the feet, Joe. Check the feet.
Coast to coast. My gosh.
He was just outside of the restricted zone.
So man. That would have been a heck of a play by Garvin.
Smith with the rebound. Another 3 from the right side is good. Timeout by the Aggies.
I mean, it's a 9-point game with 44.9 seconds left to go in this thing. Pirates trying to cling on to a victory, but right here we see the tale of the 2 scorers for Pirates. Godwin, 27 points, 2 rebounds. Meanwhile, Deuce Dean has been kind of an all-around player. 22 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal. So they have accounted for a little more than half of the Pirates' points this evening and just looking to push their team to the finish line.
$44.9 to go. Pirates and Aggies getting that last bit of coaching here from their respective sidelines.
This will be the third conference that both teams have met in. They first met in the CIAA. They met in the MEAC, and right now here in the Big South. And I believe the overall all-time record is 35-30 in favor of Hampton. Looking to push this rivalry matchup record to 36-30. So here come the Pirates looking to defend home court. Walk off here with a win.
Get their first victory against the longtime foe Aggies here as members of the Big South.
Absolutely.
Each team right now holding serve on their home floor. Again, we've got the tournament coming up in just a few weeks. We could see the rubber match in the Queen City. Another foul by the Aggies to stop the clock. 37.6 seconds remain.
Deuce Dean is going to head back to the line to shoot some free throws, a pair of free throws.
With the win, the Pirates will improve to 8-16 on the season, 4-9 in the Big South. North Carolina A&T will fall to 11-16 and 6-7 in the Big South. They call a technical foul on Deuce Dean.
If I'm not mistaken, no, he didn't get it. He got a flagrant, excuse me. So it's going to be offsetting technical fouls.
And then that technical on Jackson, he's fouled out. So Robinson will return for the Aggies.
The music they play whenever a player fouls out is always funny to me. I always get a kick out of it. Dean taking his time. First shot up. Good. 90-80. I don't think we've seen this type of scoring output from the Pirates in a few seasons. Dean's second shot up and good. So successful free throw trip just now for the Pirates. Nice Euro step, gets down into the lane for Marcus Watson. 6'6", 235, redshirt freshman out of Buford, Georgia. Dean looking for somewhere to go with the ball, gets out of that press. Haskett kicks back out to Wiley.
Pirates going to hold for the last possession. Well, Aggies will foul.
Foul's going to be on Kyle Duke. Aggies still down 9. 20.2 seconds left. Garvin at the line shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Lead goes back to 10.
Garvin, second shot. Up. And knocks it down.
He's got 17 now with those two made free throws.
A complete game from the Pirates.
Robinson, I think, just got away with a mean travel. And with that rebound, the Pirates will hold, and the Aggies look like they will relent. And this will be our final, 93-82 here from the Convocation Center. Pirates knock off the Aggies.
3 players in double digits for the Pirates. Big games out of Marquise Godwin, Deuce Dean, and Najee Garvin.
Go ahead and give us your Sunbelt Rental Star of the game, Joe.
Our Sunbelt Star of the game, Deuce Dean, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, and he had what was the turning point in this matchup with a coast-to-coast jam. Deuce Dean just putting the team on his back, doing what he does best, being a leader for this Pirates offense.